I've had many teachers that have had an impact on my life and taught me things that I remember to this day, but one sticks out in particular. Mr. Williams, my 4th grade math teacher, the only African American male teacher that I would ever have. And he taught me some really important things. He helped me deal with bullying. I was a chubby kid at the time. He helped me with my math. But probably the thing I remember the most is that he modeled for me the first time I had ever seen someone wear a tie and a jacket every day. He ended up teaching me how to tie my first tie and gave me my first tie. And it was so much more than just an actual thing that I was given. The lesson of learning how to tie it, demonstrating that you can be professional, you can be an African American male, you can be all of who you are at the same time, and you can have excellence. And I had never seen that in someone who looked like me, not even at home. I grew up with a dad who didn't dress up, and they divorced my parents when I was 6. And Mr. Williams was one of these key father figures, a mentor, indeed one of my 7 black fathers that helped me have the confidence, the growth, the self-assurance, and technical skill set, as far as math being my favorite subject, it still is to this day, to be a full man, a full person, to become whole. And I really appreciate Mr. Williams for taking out of his time to pour into me. It's funny, he had 2 careers, and I found out about this later, even though I only had him for 9 months in 4th grade, more than 30 years ago. He was a fighter pilot in Vietnam, a captain in the Army, and retired from that service and then signed up for a second duty, but this time as an elementary math teacher. And I've spent most of my career working as a public policy attorney, working on education policy. And one of the things we know in education is that black male teachers are a rarity. They're what we call a unicorn. They're less than 2% of the teaching profession. And they can have a dramatic impact on their students, particularly those students of color, and particularly black male students. And that was my case. And I'm really thankful for Mr. Williams and all that he poured into me, and for teaching me those life skills, but also teaching me how to tie my first tie.